Greetings, gang. Happy Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, Tiff. Hey, King Princeton. Hey, Chino. Hey, Money Bills. Hey, Louie Cat. Hey, Gio. Hey, Raina. Hey, Tanaya. Hey, HB3. What's up, gang? All right, so we're going to do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on. And then we're out of here. Period. Okay, let's see, guys. Ooh, excuse me. My bad, gang. Only y'all here. All right. I have no idea what's going to come out. I don't have no downloads, so we just going to pull and see what's going on. Overall energy tonight, gang, is the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. Hey, okay. So, the tables are turning, beloved. You could be on the upswing of things, okay? Things could be feeling real good, prosperous. You might see that your roads are open. Like, opportunities that were once blocked off for you now seem to be opening up. Things are changing. The world is changing. And the wheel is turning in your favor, okay? Let's see. Show us this Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups. You could be feeling more, fun. You just want to get out there. Three of Wands. You could be excited too. Excited about life. These new changes could be bringing some type of childlike energy out of you. You could feel yourself maybe your inner child, this is their time to shine. Like, maybe it made your inner child proud in some sorts. But I feel like a lot of the things you were waiting on is coming around now. And I feel like this is going to ease a lot of stress for you. Yeah, bottom of the deck here is the Six of Wands in the upright. Somebody could be definitely stepping into like a very victorious period of their life where things just seem to be going well, okay? I like it. And, we're not going to make it about this, but Spirit is telling me, too, that there could have been a lot of people waiting to see what you were going to do next. They were waiting to see the outcome. Six of Wands here. It talks about other people seeing your, we'll just call it your glow up or your return or, A lot of people were waiting, too, to see what was going on with you. Maybe you showed up different now. I'm definitely picking up on somebody here who has a very youthful spirit with the Page of Cups. And they're just going at life in that way too. Excited, adventurous. I'm seeing the Fool in my mind's eye. So I feel like somebody's just like excited about life. And they have every reason to be. With the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands, that's 9 wands. So somebody has really overcome something. Yeah, things are going to be doing well for this person here. Show me this. Ten of Cups in reverse. Unfortunately, others won't be happy for you. Yeah. I mean, but you can't live your life for other people to be happy about your life. People aren't genuinely happy anyway. So to expect others to be happy for you, you be waiting a long time and you be waiting in vain. Okay? What do we have, please? Yeah, the Nine of Wands. So whoever is experiencing this victory, I feel like they was holding it down for a minute. Like nothing could break this person. Like nothing. So many things tried to break this person, but with the Nine of Wands, somebody just stood fast. And so this, I'm telling you, this is a victory well deserved. Whatever this is well deserved. Page of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And even still here with the Nine of Wands and the Page of Cups, it's like, damn, how you still be able to crack a joke when you going through that? How are you still able to be like outgoing and loving to others when you going through that? But you know, it's a testament to character. So you're gonna reap the benefits of that. Okay. Show me this. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands in reverse. Somebody could have been homeless before, out in the cold before, didn't have a stable foundation at one point. Somebody could have really went through it. Somebody could have been like broke, lost all their money, didn't have anything, but it was something inside of somebody that just wouldn't give up. And I feel like it's something about somebody's inner child, because you know how resilient children are, or even your own child's resiliency made you stay strong through whatever you went through if you are a parent. But you know how like when kids want to learn how to skateboard, they gonna keep falling. And every time they try to learn a new trick, they gonna keep falling. But that child gets up and eventually becomes a pro skater. So this is what we're looking at here with the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands. It's like that resilience inside of somebody and faith that things will get better is what kept somebody getting up. Now things are changing for the good. You have the major arcana, the Tower in reverse, with the major arcana, the World in the upright. I can't show it too much, but so things have definitely changed. I feel like somebody been through the worst of the worst with the Tower in reverse. And this is not a space to like compare what everybody's worst is. We all have our own limits. We all can bear different things. So somebody could have went through what they feel like was the worst of the worst here. And with the World card and the Tower in reverse, that's over. And everything a part of that is over. And now it's just time to start a new cycle, a brand new cycle. But this is a good cycle. The World in the upright too, it can speak to like a celebration of sorts, you know. But you're gonna have your day with the Six of Wands, the World card, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's time for somebody to have their day. I almost said day in court. So that could be significant for somebody. Spiritual court or physical court. They both gone, you know. Show me this, please. Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this was a turbulent past somebody had. Somebody had a really turbulent past. You know, bottom of the deck here is the Seven of Cups in reverse. But I feel like that confusion is over and like somebody can finally see now that the smoke has cleared. This tower was blocking somebody from seeing their true potential. This tower was blocking somebody from like broadening their horizons, seeing that there's other things out there for them. Now this tower fell and the world opens up to this person. And that turbulent past, it fell with the tower. Okay? So don't go back there. Don't go back there. There's nothing there but debris and rubble and old wounds that you've cleaned up and sewed up. Like, don't go back there. Six of Swords in reverse. There's nothing back there for you. Everything is the now with the World card here. What's up, Red? All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. High Priestess in reverse. We're going to clarify this. Show me why this High Priestess is coming up in reverse here. As soon as I said that, Spirit just knocked the card. Five of Swords. So, you know. Either you got a low priestess that wants smoke with you or is in conflict with you, or somebody's in conflict with their intuition and the conflict is winning. There could be a conflict of interest somewhere. Let's get the after tarot. Justice. It was in reverse at first, then it flipped upright. Justice in the upright with the Ace of Swords. It don't matter whatever this low priestess is doing. Justice is about to be served on behalf of you, fill in the blank. But if you have had this low priestess at war with you, they're receiving justice for it right now. Right now as we speak, they're worried, they're stressed out. They're wondering what's about to happen to them next or something. Somebody, too, also feels like you're spiritually attacking them. I'm Dr. Beach, I'm a pediatric physician, and I'm excited to partner with Women's again. Somebody spiritually attacks people without better judgment, too. Somebody spiritually attacks people over petty shit that could just be left alone and walked away from. Hexing, cursing, whatever you want to call it. If it's spiritual work against somebody and it's unjust, then you will receive justice for that. Show me this. Yeah, they extremely unhappy. This low priestess is extremely unhappy. Nine of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. They feel like shit. They so sick about whatever's going on in their life, they don't even have no appetite. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, they so sick about it, whatever it is. But see, if they think it's you spiritually attacking them, but it's Spirit. Hierophant in the upright. Spirit is calling justice on this person. And all I can hear is like stand down. So I don't know. If you were wondering, if you came here to figure that out, that's what's going on. Because with the Justice in the upright and the Ace of Swords in the upright here, it lets me know that whoever this low priestess is, they were doing something like unjust. They were in conflict with it about themselves too, but they still did it anyway. Show me. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they sick. They can't eat. They can't sleep. Four of Swords in reverse. Nine of Cups in reverse. They can't eat. They can't sleep. With the Ace of Swords, they just keep like hearing your name. They know that whatever is occurring in their life is because of something they did towards you. Hey, Scott. Yeah, they know. Mm-hmm. I just hear like, damn, I wish we could be cool again. Strength and the Two of Wands. Now, some of you guys here, you're going to be having a strong connection with someone. With this Two of Wands and this Strength card, like somebody, this is somebody that's on the same type of time you on. They don't want no drama. Yeah, they real peaceful. Major Arcana, the Temperance comes out. Yeah, whoever this person is, they real peaceful. They cool. You guys are gonna get along well. With the Temperance and the Two of Wands, you guys are gonna get along very well with each other. And I just hear like no pressure. Yeah, bottom of the deck here is the Nine of Swords, but it's in the after tarot. So this is somebody who's already like battled their own demons. Came face to face with their own shadow. But you guys are going to get along pretty good. It really won't be too much to worry about. Yeah, King of Cups here in the upright position, because I feel like somebody is very emotionally intelligent here. So it's easy to get along with them. With the Two of Wands and the after tarot, you guys might even find you have a lot in common. Mm-hmm. But this is going to be like a union or a connection here that's just cool, it's balanced, it's easy going. People's hearts are in the right place. There's no shady business here. I feel like you need this because your life is changing. And so as your life changes, your associations will change. Things of that nature. So it's like everything is changing with the Major Arcana of the World and the upright and the Wheel of Fortune. Everything's changing for the better. So if you were someone who felt like, man, I'm never going to beat nobody that's cool, that's not true. You are, or you already have. And like I said, it's not the Two of Cups. So it doesn't just have to be romantic. It's the Two of Wands. So it's more open. Okay. Let's see here. All right. What do we have for the collective, please? Knight of Wands in reverse with the Knight of Swords in the upright. Something might start off very fast and end even faster. It's like you could be dealing with somebody who, like, upon their arrival, they're already talking about when they about to leave. Okay, this is like a turnaround. So you might be going on a turnaround trip. Like, oh, I just gotta go here real quick and come back. Maybe a couple hours away from you or some shit like that. But as soon as somebody show up, they leaving. Now, this could mean many things. You know, like I'm saying, it could mean many things. But as soon as somebody get there, they leave it. Or they like, yeah, I just came to drop this off. And then they turn back around and gone. Now, if this is a romantic situation, you might meet somebody and things start too fast. And then with the Knight of Wands in reverse, you see this person's true colors, that they have no staying power. And it's really not going to go anywhere. You know, it might be fun real quick. You might just name this person Fun or something. You know, Knight of Wands in reverse is fun. But, you know, they're there for a good time, not a long time. With the Knight of Swords, too, this could be somebody like, you know, I'm just passing through. Yeah, dropping dick off. Let's clarify this, please. Ten of Cups. Oh, we about to be a family. Y'all toxic. I'm saying it might be a good time. You know, I'm not saying it ain't gonna be fun. Ten of Cups. It's gonna be great. Y'all get probably have to play house a little bit real quick. You know. But shit, it's the Ten of Cups. Like, what you want me to say? Yeah, Scott, you and Cheeto been acting toxic all night. All night. I don't know, but it might be fun. That's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's situation gonna be different, because if it's a turnaround trip, that's like some old school shit. You know, like how the older ladies, they all be like, we going on a turnaround in Vegas, and they all hop in that little coach bus and go up to Vegas, play their little slots, and then they come back that evening. It's something like that going on. This is not an extended stay. But, it could turn into that with the Ten of Cups. That's crazy, though. Or this could be somebody that's like... This could be something where somebody like... with the Knight of Wands, like, maybe first day was, like, elusive. Hard to pin down. But then, I don't know what the fuck happens. But they turn into the Knight of Swords. Now they rushing towards you with this Ten of Cups on their mind. Like, what the fuck is that? We gotta clarify, gang. Why is this rushing in with the Ten of Cups? Can you show me? Death in reverse. Wow. Inconclusive. Because somebody doesn't want something to change. Somebody's like, no, like this, Ten of Cups, we got a good thing going here. Like, let's, like, don't change this or something. Show me. Eight of Cups, and somebody like, no, I'm out. Somebody still leaving. Six of Wands. Somebody like, man, I'm out of here. Like, somebody feeling themselves right now. Like, somebody feeling themselves like, if it ain't what I want, if it ain't the Ten of Cups, I'm out of here. And if it's $1 late and a day short, I'm still out of here. Yeah, somebody done found success elsewhere. Or somebody knows they have success elsewhere. And somebody is just focusing on personal success, so they're willing to walk away from anything or anyone that's not changing. You know? To their own personal happiness with that Ten of Cups. Because I asked Spirit, why is this Ten of Cups rushing in like this? because somebody's quick to leave. Like I said, they're like, look, if this ain't making me fulfilled, I'm not doing it. Somebody's not doing like one-sided things, or yeah, two of wands in reverse. Yeah, somebody's not doing like one-sided things, or like no equal give and take, or no give at all. Like somebody's like, no. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, because somebody's already out of that. So somebody doesn't want struggle love, or struggle friendships, or struggle connections. Like somebody's like, no, I want success. Six of Wands, you had that twice tonight. And somebody's willing to just pack up and walk away from anything that can stand in the way of that. King of Pentacles in the upright, and they will be successful and financially secure. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck here is the Three of Cups in the upright. So like, not only will they be financially stable, you know, have their self-respect intact, they're gonna be genuinely happy. Three of Cups. Every day gonna feel like a celebration to this person. I clarify this further. I get the Five of Wands in reverse. So nothing blocking this. You know what I mean? No competition around this. With the King of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, it's like somebody is in their own lane. So there is no competition in that lane. Somebody knows how to create their own happiness too. With the Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I clarify further, and I get the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position. Yeah, so you go from the King to the 10. You go from the King to the 5 in reverse to the 10. Yeah. And you won't be lonely either. So don't think that. You got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse with the Ace of Cups in the upright. So this is like, you won't be just on this mission by yourself. You know? I don't see it being any codependency there. I just see it like, you don't have to just be like by yourself like that. Like there will be love and genuine energy around you with the Ace of Cups. And like, should you ever feel alone, I feel like whatever this Ace of Cups in is going to like provide some type of love or comfort or something like that for you. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Well, that took a turn. But you still might have somebody that you just keep around and have fun with or something. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. Having a little friend, like the elders. When we was growing up, the elders didn't call nobody their girlfriend or their boyfriend. We grew up with the elders being like, yeah, this is my little friend. So that's why we say little friend. Not to minimize your connection with anyone, but you know, that's just how older people talked growing up. They could be married 15 years, they still like, yeah, this is my little friend. Like, grandma, that's grandpa. Oops. Okay, gang, let's see here. Okay, what do we have, please, for the collective? Page of Wands in reverse. So there could be some gossip surrounding you. If there is, I feel like it's just people who feel inferior in some kind of way. Whoever this person is, they have a problem with like being a novice or something. Like they don't like that maybe people are more powerful than them or know more than them or something like that. Page of Wands. And yeah, they talk about it a lot to other people. Anybody that'll listen. Three of Cups in reverse. They could have even talked about it to people that know you, and then those people fell out with them. Three of Cups in reverse. So now this person just kind of feel like a goofy or something. Whoever this person is, their mouth gets them in trouble. Not by way of speaking vulgar or aggressive or mean spirited, but because they talk too much. Like they gossip a lot. This is the type of person that'll like send people your way too. Like so and so, this is their page, or this what they look like. Like gather around the water cooler type vibe. So this is like the type of person that'll put you in a bad triangulation situation with people they may know that they've talked bad about you to, and then invite you in, and then you get there and everybody could be looking at you like, why are you here? And then this person, while you're there, they could be having sidebar conversations with these people here in the Three of Cups. Like, I don't even know why they would come. I just invited them to be nice. Like, somebody's shady. Somebody's shady here. Show me this, please. Now you there, you the villain, and you ain't even know. Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse. Some tired ass people. This is a tired ass situation anyway. Yeah, bottom of the deck is the Devil in the upright. It's tired. This is bad mind people. They're like an unofficial coven or some shit. The Devil energy here. They only get together for like mean-spirited shit. Not to do nothing successful. Show me this. The Hermit, and you far from the bullshit. You probably stay far away from these people. You probably already peeped them out. You already peeped out they energy signature. The Hermit is very wise, been through a lot, and has done a lot of shadow work themselves, so it's easy for them to recognize the shadows in others. And so you probably like hermited this shit, like, man, I'm out the way. Because you probably knew what was going on here. Show me. Yeah. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, yeah, you was like, you know what? I'm just about to mind my business, continue my mission. Let me just stay out the way. Hermit. That made somebody mad. Magician in reverse. But if they turned Magician in reverse on you, they was already going to do that. They was already doing that, sitting up gossiping about you. Mm-hmm. You know, there could be people who just kind of want you to be a hermit. Like, they don't want you to, like, show up consistent with the Knight of Pentacles, wise with the Hermit. They don't want you to show up like that. Because remember, they're the Page of Wands in reverse. They haven't reached that space yet. So it's going to be hard for them to see other people be that. They don't want to learn. They don't want to. Because the Page of Wands in the upright is somebody who's optimistic about learning, getting out there and like changing their view of life. This is somebody that don't want to do that. So you got a Page up against the Hermit. Show me this Magician in reverse. The Devil again. So they are doing something. They doing something. This is the second time the Devil has come out to clarify their energy. They are doing something. Yeah, they don't want me to say it. They are doing something with this Magician in reverse and the Devil coming out twice. Either it's just word witchery where they're gossiping about you, or they actually doing something with the Magician in reverse. Something physical, metaphysical. Let me see. Show me this. Can you show me what they're doing with this? Ooh. And then you know what? Spirit just keep countering that shit. Like, don't matter what they doing. Justice in the upright. Major Arcana. Don't matter what they doing. They under judgment for it. I don't feel like they talking about that too much. Show me. Five of Wands. Yeah, they're going through it. I'm telling you, whoever this is, they're going through it right now. Ain't no peace around them. They could be arguing with all types of people. Excuse me. They into it with a gang of different people. Five of Wands. This is what they wanted for you, though, with the Magician in reverse. But Spirit is about to place you far away from this Chariot in the upright with the Fool in the upright. Major Arcana. And I told you I saw the Fool in my mind's eye earlier. So Spirit is about to place you where you can see this, but it won't affect you. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, this ain't your loss. This is the so-called enemy's loss. Yeah, a loss. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Death in reverse. So they're just stuck in some little loop of this. Took a long time for this to catch up to them, though. Whatever they were doing this to somebody for a long time. With the Devil out here twice, like they was really trying to be like a monkey on somebody's back. I thought it was real funny too with the Fool. But now the Five of Wands is at their door. And you can even look at the Hermit looking at the Five of Wands in two ways. Like, I'm telling you, you'll be able to see it, but it won't affect you. Or they trying to hide from the shit that they sent towards others. But they can't. It's right here now. And the Hermit can see it. The Hermit probably saw it, prophesied about it a while ago. Maybe it came out in riddles or some shit, but the Hermit knew this was going to happen. So now the Hermit is just tucked away. Show me this. The Hermit knows how to stay out of bullshit. Observe it, but don't absorb it. Queen of Swords in reverse. Your arch nemesis. Pissed. Somebody has a lot to say when you're not around. Spirit says with the Hermit and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody has a lot to say when you're not around. It's all untrue though. Or it's like heavily embellished or some shit. Show me this. I tried to move it. Clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse and get the Five of Swords. Yep. Yeah, somebody does have a lot to say. Whatever they're saying is not nice, right? Of course, Queen of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that just want to keep the conflict going. Somebody that just wants to keep like an argument going, or they initiate a lot of arguments because they so jaded and like defensive. They initiate a lot of arguments. This is someone who thinks someone is always getting smart with them, or that they gotta always like counter something or argue the point. Six of Swords in reverse. All right, anything else on this? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I don't know whoever this person is. They down bad right now. they might have to hit like rock bottom to finally look up and see how they've been standing in their own way. Three of Swords. This person might actually have to do that. They've been going against people for so long for the wrong reasons. And the call is coming from inside the house. Now nobody don't want to fool with them. Three of Cups in reverse. Now nobody don't want to fool with them because of that. Oh well. Yeah, because they could have been on a little rampage with the Five of Swords, Magician in reverse, Devil twice. It could have been on a little rampage. What do we have, please?
It's like you're diving into brownie bliss with chocolate.
Page of Swords. Okay. Show me. King of Swords. So somebody is somebody's thinking different now. So like somebody could either be graduating this year, but I feel like someone is thinking bigger. Somebody has learned a lot. I feel like somebody's been like studying themselves a lot too, to go from the page straight to the king. I feel like somebody's been studying themselves a lot, trying to sharpen themselves. Yeah. I feel like somebody could be also very serious at this time. If somebody's kind of no nonsense. King of Wands in reverse. I feel like whoever this King of Swords is like they don't want to be around anybody who's like frivolous or has a bad reputation or something like that. This King of Swords is like has gotten very serious over a short period of time. But I feel like this person could have been like coddled in some way. And then something happened, a life experience that kind of like brought them to reality like, yo, I'm grown as fuck. Why am I still operating as a page? And then somebody just got like real serious about their life. Show me this King of Wands in reverse, please. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This King of Wands in reverse don't want to work. Don't want to put in the work. I feel like the King of Swords person looks down on them for that. Yeah, this King of Swords is looking at this person like you act like you the king, but you ain't even putting in no work. You ain't done no work to be the king or to be the boss. I know your shit better than you do. This is how this King of Swords is feeling. Show me. King of Wands in the upright. Like I said, I know your shit better than you do. King of Wands in reverse. The King of Swords is like, man, I'm the boss. What the fuck? You over there slacking off, bullshitting for a cups in reverse, bringing your emotions into some shit that it don't belong. I had to step up. King of Wands in the upright. King of Swords in the upright. I had to learn to do your shit so everything could run smoothly. So somebody could be saying that to somebody, or that's just the truth. Somebody does know a lot. The King of Swords is extremely intelligent. Page of Swords is like, I'm learning shit. I'm learning to become the king. So then they do. So this is somebody you're gonna have there will be no battle of wits, okay? Not with the King of Swords. This is somebody that's like intelligent as fuck, okay? All right, show me this, and then we move forward. The Magician. Yeah, the King of Swords is like, I'm making this shit happen. I'm the one making this shit happen. Like, the fuck? Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords in reverse, and I'm not taking no more losses behind no foolishness. The King of Swords is very vocal right now with the Page of Swords with it, and I feel like they're really just like calling it how it is. You know, they're just calling it like it is right now. Let's see. Yeah, Seven of Wands, like, and standing on it too, and standing on it. The King of Swords is standing on business right now. Somebody is like, this is how it is. This is the truth. I'm the one who, whatever is the magician, been putting in the work while you was fucking around. Like, the King of Swords is pissed. I feel like it's because when he was in Page of Swords mode, or they, however you resonate with it, when they were in Page of Swords mode, they was watching a lot of shit. Just observing a lot of shit and how things are going on and where the fuckery is. And so they had to call it. Sometimes you gotta call it, gang. You gotta call it. You can't just let people think shit is sweet all the time, because it's not. You know what I'm saying? All right, show me this, please. The Fool again, yeah, and then we gone. Like, say what needs to be said, and now we on to the next thing. Like, that's it. Yeah. All right. Like, we ain't got to keep running this shit into the ground. Like, because you got the Fool twice. Okay? So it's like, on to new things. Pack light. Can't carry all this shit in that little satchel. It's time to go. So this could be your exit speech to some shit. Or this could be a boundary being set. Whatever it is, you about to switch some shit up with the Fool in the upright, Magician in the upright. Yeah. Something's changed. Something's changed in you. I'm telling you, something like a spark. Like, I'm a whole king out here. Why am I acting like a page? I'm telling you, somebody had a moment like that. All right, let's see what's going on. And Spirit just told me it's because you was around motherfuckers that wanted you to be a page. Whole time you was the boss, King of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, whole time. You better get the fuck away from people who always in their feelings too. Queen of Cups in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ain't no crying in baseball, baby. It's go time. King of Pentacles is not here to be all in their feelings. Neither is the King of Swords. The King of Swords, King of Pentacles energy is a time and a place for everything. Keep the emotions out of work with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Or business and all that shit. Keep the emotions out of that shit. Are we making money or not? The King of Pentacles is not the King of Cups. So you can't expect that from them. All right, so somebody is just like no nonsense right now. And the reason I say you got to get people out of your energy who always in their feelings about some shit, they'll fuck up your money on purpose because their feelings was hurt. Queen of Cups in reverse is the type of person that'll do that. Oh, my feelings was hurt. I'm gonna go and try to get this person fired from their job. Three of Pentacles in reverse type person. That's the archetype of this energy. As soon as they feelings hurt, they want to destroy everything for others. That's why with the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, you have to be very stern right now. Because you have things to do. Show me this. And they could be dead wrong. The Queen of Cups in reverse is most times wrong about what they thinking. Yeah, after tarot, Three of Swords. So you're not going to be taking no more losses due to people like this. You probably have to heal a lot of situations in your life due to people like this. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. So you could have had people like this masquerading in your energy. You know what I'm saying? As if y'all was the same. Three of Pentacles in reverse, but y'all wasn't. And when they saw you become this King of Pentacles, they got in their feelings about it. And started trying to like discombobulate shit for you or something. Whole time it was an open enemy. And that's some weirdo ass shit to me. And I see it a lot. I see it a lot. People stay around people they have ill feelings towards. It's an obsession. It's like a sickness. It's like an illness or something. They literally do it. I don't give a fuck if nobody want to hear it. They do it from fake pages all day, every day. People be on that type of time. And then they become emotionally invested in whatever you're doing as the King of Pentacles. Whatever you're building, whatever. They become emotionally invested in that shit. And as soon as they can't get what they want out of you, they try to destroy your associations, the people around you. Three of Pentacles in reverse, where you make your money. They try to make things difficult for you. And with the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is somebody that was just waiting for you to hurt their feelings. They were just waiting for you to give them a reason. They was waiting because they was already harboring some ill emotions towards you anyway that you weren't even aware of because it's with the Seven of Swords. Confirmation. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles in reverse again. So like I'm saying, they was never tribe anyway. They had ulterior motives. Three of Pentacles in reverse twice with the Seven of Swords. They had ulterior motives. They could have been an opportunist. They could have just been, what the kids call it, clout chasing. or they could have just been fucking weird. Just a fucking weirdo. Just like, oh, I don't like them, but I'll be around them because some weird shit. And you the King of Pentacles, you're not even on that type of time. You like, what are we doing? Is our time being wasted? We have things to account for. We things to show for. The shit that we've acquired. Like, King of Pentacles is on some other shit. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. See, the King of Pentacles is trying to break the curse of poverty or some shit over their bloodline or something. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. This is what they working hard for. And if anybody, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Swords come around this person and it seems like they'll try to derail the plan, the King of Pentacles will cut you off, as will the King of Swords. Because these are two energies, court cards, this or just your archetype here, of people who are like serious about something. Like the rest of their life with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody could be concerned about the rest of their life. Like, oh, when I'm 70, I don't want to be in a nursing home. I want to be in my own home. Like, somebody's concerned about some shit like that. King of Pentacles is always concerned about legacy and things of that nature. So while everybody else is gossiping and trying to be frenemies and all this bullshit, the King of Swords energy and the King of Pentacles are like looking at things from a different way. Show me this. You might get called boring with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You might get called boring or something. Ten of Swords. Yeah. You're gonna see the betrayal, the betrayal that's attempted towards you because of you being in this energy. Now you go from the King of Swords to the King of Pentacles to the King of Wands. Now you're the Emperor. So you don't become the Emperor without some type of betrayal or someone coming up against you or fighting wars or surviving, shit like that. So you will see the attempts of betrayal that comes towards you. And sometimes it'll be microaggressions and sometimes it'll be all out. Sometimes it'll be covert. Sometimes it'll be very passive aggressive, but you'll see it because there'll be little digs. You see how he got that tool in his hand, that hoeing over his shoulder? Yeah, some hoe shit. But you'll see like how people might try to take little digs at you with the Ten of Swords. Swords represent communication. So they'll take little digs at you to make you like feel like, oh, you shouldn't be so in control. You shouldn't be so serious about your life or your time or your energy. They'll say little things. But you're the Emperor. So you've seen it already. You've lived through it already. Yeah, and you don't care. Five of Cups after tarot. And you just don't care.
The way you see an idea in your mind, the way you describe it to
All right, let's see. You can't let people who want access to your life, you can't let them come in and change the trajectory of your life. If you know your purpose and what path you're supposed to be on, you can't allow people to come in and change that for their comfort. Like if you have a certain boundary and someone tries to convince you that that boundary is irrational only because it affects them in the way they want access to you, you have to uphold that boundary even harder because this is somebody who is an avid boundary crosser. But it's all for the Ten of Swords reason. To say like, they conquered you or conquered your boundary or something weird. Like, sometimes people will try to convince you, like, oh, you know, that's crazy to be like that, so that they can gain access through that window and then they won't leave. Or they'll plant the seed and get back out. Pay attention to the boundaries that people want to cross of yours. And intuitively ask yourself, why do they want to cross that boundary so bad? 9 times out of 10, it's because it's something that suits them. And that boundary that you have, it doesn't give them a certain access point that they desire. So they're going to say things to make you kind of like ease up off that boundary just for them. Before you know it, the motherfuckers is all in your energy on some ignorant shit. All right? All right, let's see. The Hangman. So you could be in a space right now where when some type of information is presented to you, you really think on it. You may not get back to people right away. Like if they ask you, well, what do you think I should do? Or what about this? You may just take time out to think. And it don't really have to do with anybody else though. You could just be taking time out to think of yourself. Somebody could even be wondering at some point, like, why am I even hanging around here? Like, why am I still hanging around this space? There's a lot going on in somebody's mind right now. I feel like somebody is trying to find the meaning to something, the truth to something, the purpose of something. Show me. Somebody's trying to figure out how to make some money. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I ain't mad at you. Somebody could be brainstorming a lot too. Somebody could be creative and trying to figure out ways they can take their creativity and turn it into profit. So somebody could just be brainstorming like different ways to bring in different sources of income. Yeah. Show me this, please. Eight of Pentacles. I'm telling you, somebody is brainstorming, working on something. Somebody could also too be like weighing out the cost it would be to start up a business. Something about a startup or like where they would get certain supplies for. Like somebody's in the process of building something and it's going well. I feel like somebody has the foundation already, but they're just working out like the kinks or something like that. Let me see. Yeah, Emperor in the upright. Somebody wants to be their own boss. The Emperor works for themselves. The Emperor owns their own business. With the Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Hangman, somebody could really be trying to figure out a way to just become their own boss. Work for themselves. Be in control of their time, their energy, their money. Somebody could be really just thinking about, somebody could be like, oh, if I was my own boss, I would have financial freedom. With the Fool card that came out earlier, somebody could really be thinking about stuff like that. Yeah, Page of Swords. Yeah, you could be thinking about things like that. It's like Ten of Swords in reverse. Like, now that I'm out of this bad space, how can I level up in my life? With the Emperor here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you got the Emperor twice. All right, let's see. What do we have, please? The Empress. Ooh, you about to do something. It's going to be abundant. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. You go from the Emperor twice to the Empress. It's like you put in the hard work and then that shit just work for you. The Empress just attracts shit. So I feel like once you get out of this building stage, you won't have to do too much with the Empress. And you'll just be attracting the shit you want. You can think about some shit, and here it comes. Yeah. Let's see. The Queen of Wands? Wow. Yeah. You ain't new to this. You true to this. With the Empress and the Queen of Wands, you can be very skilled. Whatever it is you know how to do, you're very skilled at it with the Queen of Wands and the Empress. And that is really going to attract the right shit to you. The right energy, the abundance you want is going to be attracted to you. The Queen of Wands is very attractive too, so is the Empress. So you might just be looking like money and people might just want to give it to you. Shit, confirmation. The Queen of Pentacles. I cannot make this up. The Queen of Pentacles. I say you might be looking like money and people just want to give it to you. Then the Queen of Pentacles comes out in the upright. Yep. You're going to be attracting a lot of abundance in this time. Queen of Wands, make sure you're looking good, looking your best, feeling your best, the Empress energy. You know, you ain't got to go out and break the bank. You know, if you know how to shop, you can shop from anywhere and get something nice to wear. You don't got to be all spending a gang of crazy money. When you know how to shop, because the Queen of Pentacles is frugal. You know what I'm saying? When you know how to shop, you can look good on a budget. Queen of Wands. So just, you know, take good care of yourself at this time. Look your best. Try to feel your best as possible. You know what I mean? Save your money. Be grounded. Spend responsibly. You know. Try to invest in the things that make you better. Make you feel better. Make you look better. You know, because when you look better, you feel better. I don't feel like this is vain at all. I just feel like somebody is really going to be taking better care of themselves, looking better, feeling better, attracting better experiences, better people in their life. This is a good reading. Like, just so much has changed inside of you with that World card and outside of you. I just feel like you're rising to the occasion here with the Empress and the Queen of Wands. All right. Let's see. Seven of Cups. There may be some confusion too around what you want to invest in. Even who you want to come close to you with the Lovers in reverse. That may be an area of like confusion in your life. Like you may be like a powerhouse. You may know how to make the money and you know how to spend it. But when it comes to matters of the heart with the Lovers and connecting with others, I feel like that's where the cloudiness comes in or the confusion is. Let's clarify this.
Your internet and mobile price won't change for 5 years. That's 5 New Year celebrations.
Girl.
5 Valentine's Days.
Show me this Lovers in reverse and the Seven of Cups, please. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. You like, I just want to come out of juggling when it comes to my love life. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody like, I'm telling you, somebody like, I know how to make money. I know how to get out there and get it. But it always comes back to this. You can always, maybe some of you experience like false starts, like where things will take off with someone and then you may put projects on the back burner. Number one mistake. We'll come back to that. And then this person, even if they don't take center stage in your life, they take up a valuable amount of energy and time and energetic space that you would be using to pour into the things that are actually you, what make you you. And you have to start adjusting, Two of Pentacles here, everything to fit this energy. And that's where you drop the ball at. I don't give a fuck if you're it's the best sex of your life. You don't give up your personal goals, your hobbies, the things that make you you. You stay on the same timeline that you were on so that when someone leaves, they don't affect the timeline. And that takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of heartbreak. It takes a lot of ups and downs. It takes a lot of loss of friends, companions, sometimes even family. But you can't allow people to come in and ripple the timeline. Maintain your timeline and allow them to view it with you. But if they have to go, the timeline doesn't just destruct. You know what I mean? So you have to, with the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups, you have to learn how to balance that. Be in two worlds even. Your own world and then a world you allow other people to view you from or associate with you from. But those two worlds don't need to intermingle sometimes, if you know what I mean. Because we're no longer absorbing and compromising in that way. All right. Show me this. And sometimes it's best you allow people to stay in their own timelines, because if they self-destruct in their timeline, you don't want that shit affecting yours. Queen of Wands in reverse with the Moon in reverse. Yeah, when other people shit self-destruct, you don't want it to affect you. Empress in the upright. Again, no, you like, okay. And be mindful. When you're the Empress energy, you attract a lot of people. Sane ones and insane ones. Okay? And thank you, Spirit. Because Spirit, I did have a download, and Spirit always will remind me. One of the ways, it's so crazy to me how you don't necessarily go looking for wicked spirits. Wicked spirits be coming looking for you. So like if you feel, it's so hard to verbalize, but I see it energetically. It's like you could just be quiet, doing your own thing, and somebody that got a weird spirit on them will just approach you. And I want you to take a seat and look back on all the people that tried to work you, come up against you, bring chaos and havoc in your life. Did you go looking for them or did they come and find you? That's going to be very telling. Okay, because these spirits roam and they're always looking for like fresh energy to attach itself to, because they can't survive. They only have so much time outside of the last source they had to find a new one before they perish. So you have to sit back like, was I just doing my own thing and they just came up on me? Yeah, they did. Because a lot of people don't realize that. That's why you always got to kind of ask who sent people and what their intentions are. When someone tries to enter my space, my life, my sacredness, I always ask spirit. I don't even ask people no more because people lie. I ask spirit, why are they here? And I don't even have to clarify any further. But you're going to be attracting a lot at this time with the Empress coming out twice, so you already are. And I feel like you only need to allow in what brings value with this Ace of Pentacles. That's it. If it's adding value to who you already are and what you already have established, then fine. If it's going to derail you, put you in a space of juggling, second guessing yourself, stressed out, worried about how somebody else feel, Lovers in reverse, Seven of Cups. No. What is this Moon in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, please? Judgment in reverse, Two of Cups. Yeah, somebody just tried to connect to you for the wrong reasons. They're just feeling it right now. Hermit in reverse at the bottom of the deck. It's like they can't hide from this. Somebody is being faced with their own intentions is what's happening. Somebody may really be sitting back like having to be honest with themselves. Like, I connected to so-and-so for this reason. Not for nothing pure, but solely for like some self-driven reason. Queen of Wands in reverse. Somebody is really being faced with like their own shadow with the moon. I'm telling you. Somebody gonna really have to sit back and take accountability and really look at their intent on why they were connecting or trying to be in somebody's energy. Show me this. And somebody's going to realize the reason they tried to connect to you, Ten of Pentacles, because I'm telling you with the Empress, you looking like money. So you could have had an opportunist on your hand. The Queen of Wands in reverse is known for that. Being like an opportunist to come in and then outshine or take somebody's spot. Take somebody's family, or if this was romantic, somebody man even, King of Cups in reverse. But if they could be taken, it wasn't yours. And then in essence, we don't even own nobody. So, you know, it is what it is. But that's what they strive to do. They like competitive, emotional situations. It gets them highly charged. But somebody connected to you solely for the purpose of gaining something. Ten of Pentacles. It didn't turn out well for them. The spirit slowed them down. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Like, this ain't your inheritance. This ain't your spiritual or generational wealth. The spirit had to slow somebody down. Because somebody could have been trying to attach themselves to your legacy even. Show me this. Four of Cups, Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this was somebody that really didn't care about you, gang. They just cared about how it looked being associated with you, Ten of Pentacles. Being perceived as being on the same page as you with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, but they weren't. Three of Wands in reverse. That's why things have to come to a screeching halt here. You got to be mindful. That's why I'm telling you, check the intent. The intent is extremely important. Because you can have people with fucked up energy trying to attach their energy signature to yours, and you're not even on that same type of time as them. So before you jump into a relationship with somebody, some deep ass friendship, tell your spirit guides to tell you what's up with clear, concise messages. Remove your feelings from it. And that's why some people who read, they don't really read themselves. They like to go to others, because sometimes if you read yourself, your emotions and your fears and shit like that can kind of get in the way. I mean, you can grow out of that. You can train yourself not to feel to bring that in. But I know a lot of readers who go to other readers to get like an outside perspective, someone who's not closely attached to the situation, who's not affected by the outcome at all. But you got to go to spirit nowadays, because people have these hidden agendas and ambiguous intentions and ambiguous favors and all kind of shit. People hungry right now. Either they want to be famous, they want to go viral, they want instant success, instant wealth, instant love, instant romance. Like, people hungry out here. So you have to be mindful. You have to cover yourself spiritually and physically. Because the veil don't even exist. All right, let's see, gang. And for those of you who are seers and intuitives and psychics and all the things, we felt the veil disappear before it physically disappeared. We were already feeling that because we were born that way, you know? So a lot of us felt the veil disappear before other people was really feeling it. Not like it makes us better than anyone. It just makes us aware of certain things at certain times. You could have felt the veil disappear. You could have felt the shift of energy or the presence of a new energy. But these energies were testing a lot of people. All right, let's see here. And it's gonna be very like bittersweet. When you have to release people who are not ready to be honest with themselves and their healing journey. It's gonna be very bittersweet. Because you may have like really liked those people. You know? You may have really genuinely had care for these people. But you on a new timeline now. All right, let's check in with the chakra deck real quick. And some of you guys, thank you, Spirit. Some of you guys may find yourself in a very unorthodox relationship. Okay? So you guys can have different cultural backgrounds, different spiritual beliefs. It can vary. It can vary. But I feel like there will be like a mutual respect there. which is always cool. Like, you get along with people from different walks of life. Just human respect can carry that. Okay, you guys got complacency and acceptance in reverse at the root chakra here. Somebody is not accepting this. Somebody is like, no, this is not about to be my life. I'm not about to grow old like this. I'm not about to die like this. I'm gonna like get out of this space. Somebody's like, I will not accept complacency. I will not accept normality. And I feel like, too, this is somebody's ancestor telling them this shit, too. Like, get your ass up and live life. Get the fuck up and stop doing what I did or something. Like, somebody's ancestor, somebody's spirit guide, like, really want them to get up. Not so much spirit guide, but this is an ancestor. Like, that's like, get up. But it could be a spirit guide, too, because, you know. But they like, no, don't accept this. Somebody like, when I passed away with like not trying nothing new, not, you know, throwing that thing. Like, somebody real though. They real. So that makes you uncomfortable. I don't know what to tell you, but they feel like that too. At the root chakra, they didn't experience pleasure and intimacy the way they wanted to. They just felt like they just accepted whatever was given to them. And they like, no, I don't want that for you. Faith in the upright. You see the spirit guy here. And they like, no, I want to restore your hope. Yeah. Expansion at the throat chakra. So somebody's spirit team is definitely speaking to them. Like, keep the faith, get out there, live life. Like, don't just become complacent. Oh, I've been here for 15, 20 years, so I gotta stay here. Oh, I've been here all my life. I gotta, like, they saying, no, you don't. They want you to expand your horizons, live life. Like, they don't want you, like, doing the same shit. And sometimes generational curses isn't, like, all that trauma and stuff that a lot of us have had to deal with. Sometimes it's just, like, your family just was like solid. They stayed in the same place forever, but they never got out to see life. They never took a chance. They don't want that for you. Yeah, confirmation, renewal at the root chakra. Yeah, they're like, no, do something different. Do something new. We behind you on it. Believe in miracles. We're behind you. We want you to like change the energy. They want you to shift the energy. Like, complacency is a motherfucker because it's got a sneaky little twin called comfort. And that shit will have you just staying somewhere forever because you're afraid of change. You're afraid of what expanding will take. And you'll be comfortable and you'll have the comfortabilities of being around everything you know, but you won't be able to experience. And somebody's guides, ancestors is like, no, we live through you. Go out and live a life. They don't want you stuck in the house, laying in the bed all day, scrolling and just wasting away. Because back then it wasn't scrolling for them. Maybe they just sat in that same chair all the time and did those puzzles, read those same books over and over again, watched those same shows over and over again, ate the same meal over and over again. Maybe that was their complacency. We're in a timeline now where it's just devices, and that takes so much out of you. And your spirits is like, no, it's time to expand. We want to see newness. It's time for renewal of the soul. You know? So take chances. All right. Vanity. Woo, at the throat. Yeah, with despondence. And you got somebody that really thinks highly of themselves at your expense. Yeah, it's like, oh, well, I'm so and so, unlike collective. You know, like every time somebody refers to something that they do or have, they make you the comparison. Yeah, but somebody's vain as fuck and they don't see anything outside of themselves, anyone else's point of view, or it's just all about them. And they're completely uninterested in what anybody else has going on. So if you need some type of compassion or something, don't go to this person because they don't even they don't even know how to like comfort you, or they probably with the despondence they don't know how to comfort you or even emotionally tune in to whatever it is you feeling or going through. But yeah, you just got to get from around that. It's time for you to expand, renew your life. You know, you got the trickery in reverse at the heart chakra here. Yeah, I don't think at this point in your life, I don't think anybody can kind of like fool you when it comes to love. Yeah. I don't think anybody can fool you in that aspect because you know, you probably had your heart broken in different type of ways already. Or you've mastered your heart, like, yo, chill. Maybe you had to master your heart, like, chill. You don't really love this person. You probably have to tell yourself that, like, come on now, you know you ain't in love with this person. All right. You guys have destiny, discovery, and abundance at the solar plexus. Wow. You already know abundance is your birthright. So your whole mindset around abundance is changing. Somebody's like, I'm not a victim anymore. With the victim and the miracle card here, does not resonate with being a victim anymore. They know that like them still, somebody could feel like them still being alive is a miracle. Somebody could be thinking about some shit like that. Like, damn, me being here is a miracle. With prayer, you could have lived like a fast life, you know. And maybe you think of times that like you don't even know how you made it home or some shit. Like you probably be thinking like, damn, just me being here is a miracle. So I know I'm destined for greatness with the destiny, discovering abundance. All right. Some of you only hear through your ancestors' prayers too. They was probably praying for your crazy ass when you was out late, drunk in the ditch off of Four Loco. It don't even know how you made it home, but your ass got home. Yeah, recovery. Recovery like a motherfucker. Like, damn, how I recover from that shit? That's hilarious. Spirit is so funny. Like, damn. You probably had, you probably, these new motherfuckers don't know what it was like. We was like, we was like 15 drinking Mad Dog 2020 and Boone's Farm. Oh, some crazy shit. If we can recover from that, if we can recover from the 90s, we can recover from anything. Because we was off the chain. Shit. Latchkey kids like a motherfucker. If you was a latchkey kid, you gonna be here a long time. Oh, not the Thunderbird piece with the Kool-Aid piece of positivity. Right, Scott? What was we thinking, gang? That's all right. We know our limits now. That's why we at the crib on live on Friday night. We already did all our sinning. She said I got pregnant on Boone's Farm. Girl, I am blocking you. I'm so blocking you after tonight. Not got pregnant off of Boone's Farm. I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so done. But yeah, you guys right now, you're in a state of recovery, recovering all the things that you lost. And if you look in this recovery card, it's a key being given to somebody. So that could be very significant for you. And then, you know what's funny? Let me show you something real quick. The girl in the despondence card, these are the same girls in this recovery card. Right? So people wanted to see you lose everything, but you grew anyway. And now you got the key. Now you got the key. Now Spirit is opening up doors for you. And everybody who was despondent with you or about you or in their little naysayer vibe with you, they're going to see you recover. Not that it's important, but we're reading the message. People are going to see your recovery. And the one way you'll know you're in recovery is people who ain't seen you in a long time just going to randomly start popping in. Oh, I just wanted to reconnect. Oh, they following you on socials. You're going to start seeing that. And that means you're in recovery and not to look back. That's how you know when your energy is restoring itself low-key to factory settings, but with updated software. Motherfuckers who... And it don't even have to be people who was despondent, but that's what the energy say. Maybe you didn't even know they was despondent because you was in your own world, figuring out your own shit. But you're going to start seeing these people return in little subtle ways. May seem so innocent, but then your wheels might get to turning. And Spirit might give you little flashes of moments when you were in despair. These people looked at you and turned a blind eye to you. And it may be moments that you suppressed or moments that you was just like, oh, it don't matter right now. I got bigger fish to fry. But you're going to see. And it's going to be innocent. It's going to seem innocent. So don't start waiting for like big signs from Spirit. Spirit is telling me it's going to be small little ways. Like somebody just randomly adding you on socials that you ain't talked to in years. Or you run across somebody and they want to reunite. It's going to be little ways that Spirit is going to show you you are in recovery by the people that come towards you who were once either against you, despondent towards you, lackadaisical towards you, apathetic towards you, or pretended to not see you in a possible time of growth or need in your life. And this could even go into spirit preparing a table in the presence of your enemies for you. And I've always told you that that happens in funny little ways, not just like, oh, I'm about to blow up and everybody who is my enemy gonna see me blow up. Sometimes it don't happen like that. Sometimes it can happen when you need help and they deny you it. When you need compassion and they deny you it. When you're in a space of need and they deny you in any kind of way. Not saying it's their responsibility, but we're talking different. And then you start to recover. That table was already prepared. So all those no's that was set on that table become yeses, and your recovery is there. So all the people you may have asked for help or something that turned you down, that was the table being prepared already. You know what I'm saying? All the people that misjudged you, called themselves crucifying you, burning you at the stake, all the shit. That was the preparing of the table. All right? And now you're in recovery and you get the key. It's going to be beautiful. Yeah, confusion in reverse. Yeah. It's going to be made very clear. Self-worth at the sacral chakra. It's going to be made very clear. You're going to know. I'm telling you something deserving of you. Dissipating in reverse. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Recovery with dissipating in reverse, that speaks for itself. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back.
One more. Thank you. Ah, there it is. You're the best. Hey, going to a coffee run?
I'm back, gang. I have to get something to drink. Okay, so let's move forward. You know, it's kind of weird. Not weird, but it's very odd how you can have a certain energy signature that just makes like people who are confused, for lack of better terms, be drawn to you. It's very odd. Because I feel like those types of people don't have any self-control. They're not self-governed. Because if they did, they would be able to restrain themselves from being in the energy of people that they don't care for, or whose energy triggers them. But they can't. It's like they have to prove something to themselves. But it never turns out well. All right, let's see. Okay, you guys got fortune cookie. Fortuitous. This might be a really lucky time for you, gang. Bottom of the deck is coins, abundance. Let it rain then. Yeah. This might be a very fortunate time for you. You did have the Wheel of Fortune earlier. You've got fragmented in reverse. So this is not something that's gonna be like breadcrumb to you. Wow, I said Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune in this deck too. Fate. Yeah. This is something that's no longer gonna be breadcrumbed to you, because it's like it's the timeline for it. It's literally the timeline for it. Yeah, arrow, focus. This is the time for this. This is the exact point where all of this fortuitous energy, this abundant energy, is supposed to come in. It wasn't supposed to happen sooner or later. Yeah. It was fated. Very precise. I just heard pinpoint. Pendulum decision. So maybe some of you guys work with the pendulum. You might consult, like kind of yes or no things with your pendulum sometimes. Like, whatever you deem is worthy of that, Nothing wrong with that. I like pendulums. I would show y'all mine, but I'm shy. You got scrying mirror projection at the bottom of the deck. So be mindful. Somebody is trying to see into your fortune. Somebody wants to know what direction your abundance is coming from. They want to know how many sources of income you have as well. Bottom of the deck is crystal ball. So maybe you may need to gain more clarity on this, or they're trying to gain clarity on this. Yeah. Somebody really wants to be in your energetic space. They want to be on your mind too. but somebody is using some type of spiritual tools to either see their own fortune or yours. Because we got the pendulum, the scrying mirror, the crystal ball, which was clarity, and the fortune cookie. All of those are like little tools, you know, like you get your fortune cookie, you read it, and that shit is positive. You really embody that shit. Think about that shit, like, yeah, because I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? You get a fortune cookie and then low key hit on something you already, confirmation, something you already got going on. You'll start being like, yeah, because you know I was doing that, so that might be right. Bottom of the deck here, you got the dowsing rods seeker. So that's also a spiritual tool. Yeah, some of you guys are really on some magical shit right now with the candle illumination. Or somebody is on some magical shit in your energy. Either way, somebody's trying to figure out fortune, abundance, the future, what's going on in somebody's life. Someone's trying to figure some of that out. However they can. All right. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see, gang. You guys have altar dedication. Okay, so if you have an altar, it might be time to refresh it, spend some time near it. You know, whatever you do with your altar, whatever your practice is with your altar, it's time to get to it. Okay? May have been a long time that you've done altar work or even serviced your altar. So it might be time for that. All right, let's see. Wow, you guys got prosperity. Something about your altar and prosperity. That's going together. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Okay, yeah, you guys got tarot cards, guidance. Maybe you need guidance on how to build an altar or something like that. Not everybody knows. A lot of people are really just like embarking on their spiritual journey. So, I mean, there was a time we didn't know what we know now. So maybe somebody needs some type of guidance. Maybe somebody need a reading. If you do, you can book with me at oracleorigins.com in the description box below. But man, maybe somebody well, Spirit is telling me not to say too much about that with the altar energy, so I respect that. But yeah. All right, let's see. You got fire, passion. Yeah, I feel like it's time to like level up, gang. I feel like you need to be so outgoing and just fiery at this time. Like it's something going on. You really need to like showcase your passion and energy. You got Lady Goddess Feminine. So for my ladies, it's definitely time for you to, if you resonate with Siren energy, the dark feminine energy, whatever, it's time for you to rise in that energy. Some of y'all just been kind of like too frumpy for a while, respectfully, because you could have been going through things. But it's something in your soul with the fire energy. It's like, no, it's time to step into our divine feminine energy, that attractive, abundant energy. Let's read this. It says, acknowledge your femininity, rebirth the goddess within, wear long flowing robes or dresses, dance, sing, paint, or draw. Allow your creative juices to flow. Be gentle with yourself and more receptive to others. Yeah, it's time to receive. And what's going to happen with that fire is telling me it's going to stem from like your authenticity, your originality, your creativity. Putting that out there is really going to attract the energy that you need right now. It could even attract that true divine masculine because they're going to be attracted to that divine feminine energy in you. So it's time to step in and, unleash that shit. Fuck how uncomfortable it makes others. That's not the point. Yeah, you got high priestess, high priest. That's for my masculines and my feminines. Like it's time to step into your true power. Yeah. Yeah, you got homecoming. Coming home to yourself though. You know? It's time, gang. It's been time. We've been doing this good work for too long. It's time. This is like balls in, like no games, no explanations either. When you step into this energy, homecoming, high priestess, high priest, lady goddess, this is no more explaining yourself to motherfuckers. They already know what it is. And they can play dumb so that you could follow, but you're not dumb. You the high priestess, high priest. You got a responsibility to be intuitively intelligent. You can't pretend like you don't know shit no more. And motherfuckers is jokers. They gonna act like they don't know to hopefully you mirror that shit. Stop being a fucking mirror for people. Fucking stop. A high priestess and a high priest is not a fucking mirror for people. Stop matching stupid ass energy. Let people sit in their own stupid ass energy. Don't you go down there and match it. You coming home to your sacred self. So a lot of shit is changing. A lot of shit has changed. All right, let's read this. And I don't need nobody telling me, oh, Ori takes tarot so serious. First of all, I'm a spiritualist who reads tarot, not just a fucking tarot reader. So on the surface, it may look like I take tarot serious. I take spirituality serious because it's my life. It's like my everyday fucking life. It's not like a trend. I just wake up one morning and decide I want to be a witch, or I just get up one day and decide I want to be a high priestess. Like that's not it. I'm here to like try to help people heal and grow and change and manifest shit in their life. So that's why I take it serious. And then I respect my spirits. So if I don't know how to explain that to you, if you don't respect your spirits and the guidance they give you and respect the work they do through you, then you'll never get me. It's not just about fucking tarot. We're supposed to be healing shit. We're supposed to be healing generational cycles, patterns, curses, all the things. So if you was drawn to me, you either coming out of a karmic cycle or you in one. And you're trying to figure your way out of the shit. That's why I take that shit serious. Because I live it every single day. I don't get to choose. I never had a choice. Tarot is just the way I communicate with y'all through it. But my daily life is just not tarot. I don't just sit around pulling cards on myself all fucking day. That's why I take it serious. There's a lot of motherfuckers out here using spirituality to hurt innocent children, innocent people. They projecting. They're under spiritual psychosis. They don't even fucking know it. They're under religious psychosis. They don't even fucking know it. Somebody got to say something. And that's the fucking responsibilities of this energy. It says, face your responsibilities. Never use your power on a whim. Be careful what you wish for. Own up. Turn to your priestess or priest for guidance. If you're in a coven, your calling may be to become a priestess or priestess. You don't have to be in a coven, but some people are. That's their business. But it's time to like be on a higher level of subconsciousness. And that's just where I'm at with it. But it's not just, oh, I'm so this, I'm so that. It's responsibilities that come with that title. And I be feeling like sometimes motherfuckers don't want the responsibilities of the title, but they want the fucking title. It don't work like that. And then people not willing to do the work, put in the effort, make the sacrifices, and that should be making me mad.
Need better internet? Cox Internet has the fast, reliable speeds you're looking.
This shit ain't fucking easy, and it's not cute, and it's not aesthetically pleasing at all. Some of the best spiritual baths you're gonna have gonna look like muddy water. They're gonna be the most intricate things to do that take time and effort. The shit is not all pleasing and pretty all the time. But I know that it's a lot of people who don't resonate with that. But I do. All right, you guys got spring. So there could be a change, blossoming in the spring. You could find that you really just step into who you are. Like the spring is gonna show you something. It could be like a weight loss. It could be a weight gain in the right areas if that's what you wanted. It could be you just like eating cleaner, being on a whole new level. Like you're going to see your true growth that you've had during these dark times of your life or uncomfortable times in your life. You're going to see the actual effects and the changes and the results of that during the spring. And you're going to be like, oh my God. And the spring is only like a few weeks away, mind you. As fast as time is going now. But there's something significant about the spring for you. And remember I was telling you, I told y'all like a month or two ago, I was like, somebody gonna have their spring in the winter. And then where I'm from, where I'm living, it's been feeling like spring all winter, which is crazy. But Something significant about the spring for someone. Oh, you started cutting carbs, Scott. That's good. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to go cold turkey. But I think now there's a lot of low carb options out there to substitute things. I know there's a lot of low carb like tortillas and bread and stuff. And I think there's like low carb pasta as well. But you'll figure it out. All right. There was a card that came out for y'all. Hold on, let me find it again because I was on my little rant. And y'all know I'm so anal, I can't just skip by it. I gotta find it again. Oh, here it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, you guys got chalice, fulfillment, and cloak. Okay, so this may be a time where you really need to keep things private. If you bursting with joy, you may have to keep that to yourself, certain things to yourself. This could even be talking about matters of the heart. So there's two ways you'll need to do this because like sometimes you could be feeling somebody, excited about someone, and then you go and tell someone, and then their perception or whatever, the words they plan or whatever happens will make you feel away and start shifting the energy. There's something about this fulfillment that needs to be like cloaked, protected, and concealed. If there's something that you're manifesting that's close to the heart, just keep it quiet. Okay, until it comes to its fulfillment. Yeah, bottom of the deck is Witch's Cottage Security. Yeah, there's some things you need to keep safe. And the way you're going to do that is just like not really say nothing. Whatever this is, it could have happened this winter. And maybe it happened during this winter. You might not really be saying too much about it. And then in the spring, you may know like what it really is. You know. Because people act different during cuffing season is what I'm hearing. Okay? Yeah. But there's some type of fulfillment and security that's coming in for you. It could start this winter, but you know, you'll really see the effects of it in the spring. But just keep it sacred and quiet for now, you know. Don't really tell too many people about it. Yeah. It's going to bring in a lot of stability. But just keep it to yourself here. Okay? Yeah, the ancestors want you to keep it to yourself. Because it's something that they have for you that they wish they could have given to you while they were physically here. They about to give it to you now, and just keep it private, keep it quiet, okay? All right, guys, that was your collective tarot reading energy check-in. I love you guys so much. Thanks again to everybody who liked the video. Shout out again to my magical moderators, members of the channel, loyal subscribers. Check your emails. I sent out tracking numbers this week for your orders. All right, gang. I love you guys so much. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. Sending you love, peace, and balance.